before we start today, I wanted to talk about this spreadsheet. I pinned it in my Discord, and I'm gonna actually share it as a link to the videos when I'm done here. But this spreadsheet tells you where every single item is. So let's say you're looking for Varil. You can float over this, and then you can go down here, and it'll tell you where Varil is. And it's not common, obviously. Let's see if we can do this the fast way. I think it's like, ooh, wait. Like in one place. Okay, so it's on Vern 1. Okay, so that's like the only place you can get it. See what else you get there. Neon, plutonium. Okay. So, is that it? Iridium. So basically all the really weird ones. Vern 1. I don't know if I've ever been there. Okay. All right. So, hey, good morning, old man. How are you doing? So we're going to do some resource gathering today to get all the stuff that we need to do, like Xenomaster and EX weapons and all this stuff. And we're going to give it a try, trying to, do the Bessel 3 that everyone, they're always saying to do. Maybe since it's a new universe, I'll be able to do it. Hold on a second. I think I'm going to move. I'm going to put my chat here so I can see it better. And put my spreadsheet here. Oh. Okay, yeah, that's perfect. All right, there we go. Turn it up a little bit. I had it turned down last night so I could listen to Briar Shade. Trying to acclimate to the weather. It's humid, right? I mean, how different is it from Texas? Texas is really dry? Is that why? I made a ship last night, old man. So this one's like really big, so I'll be able to like really decorate it. So I want to show you guys something. So I wanted to kind of make sure that I got my ladders in one place. I'm going to show you how to do that.
Another dead rock. Well, at least we can scour the place for materials.
So this is my Rothosite base. And I actually have iron here, alkanes, and Rothosite. Rothosite is extremely rare. This is the only planet you can find it. And it's in the Carinae system. So this is, I'll show you. This is Carinae 3A. So Rothosite magnets are required for making EX solutions weapons. And Twinkles did that evidently just because he hates us. Because we want his nice weapons. But he makes them hard to get. So... Oh, what am I doing? I can just use my wizard power. This is like the best wizard power ever, guys. If you're ever wondering what the best wizard power is, this is the one. Hold on. I have it set at number 8. Yeah, you'll hear people say, oh, the only one I ever use is personal atmosphere. Phase time is really good because it slows down time. I'll tell you the wizard powers I use. How about that? Let's do that. I use FaceTime. A reactive shield will reflect stuff off of you. But what's crazy is if, let's say you have a gun that has chilling on it, okay? All right, so you have a gun that has chilling. If somebody else fires at you, if you have that equipped and you're like, you have that out, right? If someone fires at you and it bounces off the reactive shield, it will make chilling happen to them from their own bullet. So that's like a little trick. So I didn't ever really use reactive shield until I played Watchtower and I saw Torin using reactive shield, and I'm like, huh, this is pretty cool, So, hey Thorgan, how are you doing? You can't play Starfield because you're always watching me play. Aw, well, I'm happy that you're watching me play, Johnny. But well, you can play along with me. I guess though you might be at work though. I know a lot of the folks that watch me are at work. Or they just got home from work and they're like exhausted. Okay, so reactive shield, I keep that in my number 3 slot. So what I do is every time I play every universe, I keep my things in the same slot so that it's easy for me to remember. So, and then what you want to do is you want to favorite your things. So, like reactive shield, I'm going to hit B, and you see how I got it here at number 3. Okay. Phase time. Now, phase time, if you're starting a new game, you won't have phase time. And you have to go through the Unity. When you go through the Unity, you get phase time, or you get it when you get that power at the hidden temple, okay? I won't tell you what the Unity is. You'll just have to, you'll know that you'll get phase time then. If you know, you know. So phase time, I keep at number 5, okay? All right, now, but like I said, the best power, elemental pull. Another great one is sense star stuff. Although, I'll tell you what, if you go into a cave that has a bunch of animals, sometimes this will give you it's like nightmare fuel because you'll see, oh, there's like thousands of them in the walls. Great. Let's see. There's one particular quest where you're like, I don't think I'm gonna use sense star stuff anymore. Okay. So what other ones do you guys use? I also okay. If there's somebody stuck in the wall, the best thing ever is where is it? Create vacuum. It makes a circle of create where it sucks all the air out. And so like, okay, hold on, I'm gonna show you. This is kind of cool. So let's say there's like a wall here, or that people are in the other room. Like, let's say there's a wall here, but there's people on the other side of that wall. So you can actually get close to that wall and take all the air out of that room, and they'll all die. It's so cool. So that's a cool one. So yeah, Space Wizard's a fun way to play. I don't know why more people don't. There's a lot of people that don't use it at all. They just play it like a first-person shooter. But I know I'm a big fan of Space Wizard. Create vacuum, parallel self. Oh yeah, parallel self. Okay, so here's kind of a thing. I don't know, if you don't mind spoilers, or you really do want to know like the best ways, best strategies of things, then keep listening. If you don't like spoilers, then maybe skip ahead a little bit. But for me, when I'm playing a brand new game, you want to get Barret and just put him in the lodge until something really bad happens. And you'll know what it is when it happens. And then after the bad thing happens, then you can get Barret and take him everywhere with you. Okay? The reason why is Barret gives you a power. Okay? And so the power he gives you is this one. Parallel self. So what's cool about this one is you literally get...
Does it help when you do that?
You literally get yourself with your weapon and your gear, and so a really powerful, you know, companion. So yeah, he's got whatever weapon you have already. You don't have to give him anything. So it's great if you just need another gun. And also, if you just like to play by yourself, you don't really want to mess with companions, you can just, you know, slot parallel self, and whenever you need another gun, you got one. So, crowd control? What does crowd control do, Thorgan? You're going to have to do a little video about crowd control. I don't even know. Let's see. Let's see, do another little power. Let's see. Oh, void form? Okay, void form is great because let's say there's a book on Ron Hope's desk that you want. You can kind of sneak. Make sure you got at least sneak open, and then hit it, and then steal it, and then get away with it. So you can do it like with him standing right there. It's great. So you got void form. Let's see, I might have to go touch something. So if you touch something though, it goes away. So you get to basically steal one thing, basically. Let's see. Okay. But as soon as you interact with something, it goes away. Okay, let's see. There's other ones. There's a lot of them that I don't really use that much. Personal atmosphere gives you, like, if you're super over encumbered and you're trying to get back to your, you know, ship, and it's like all your wait, I'll show you. I'll get like super. Yeah, we can just pick up a bunch of stuff. Hold on. Show you what I mean. Boop. So you get out of, you're trying to run back to your ship, and maybe you're over encumbered, and then, all right, now when it starts turning red, you like start having problems. You start getting out of breath, but you can hit personal atmosphere. Boom. No worries. So you can carry, you know, like when this is like something I totally wish I had in Skyrim, because I would be like walking like super slow, you know, because I had too much stuff. I would have been all about personal atmosphere. I would have been using that like all the time. Like actually, someone should make that as a mod. That's a, you find the personal atmosphere thing. That'd have been awesome. Okay. Let's see. Other great wizard powers. Particle beam's cool. I don't really use this one much. I'd rather just use a gun, but I think mostly I don't use this much because it takes. How often can you do it? Yeah, so because you'd have to wait then for your powers to come back, you know. So it seems like that one should be really low power, like not take barely any power, so that you could use it more. Oh, it's good on turrets, Timber Shivers says. Oh, happy birthday, Deskel! Alright, for Deskel's birthday, everyone go and buy Supra. I already have it, but alright. Oh, Supernova? what's funny is, I mean, this is it looks really cool, but it doesn't seem like it really does that much. I mean, it doesn't really have a lot of power, I guess, but maybe at level 10 it does. Because every time you go through the Unity, and you'll be able to, I guess you'll be able to. So has anyone ever used Supernova at level 10? So ESFox, no, you can't actually, you don't actually die, but you can lose like nearly all your health and just not die. Okay, let's see.
Damn it.
So, ow. Oh, it probably made her mad at me.
Here, I have something for you.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. I picked it up on one of our latest planetary expeditions. I'm more than just an extra gun, you know.
Okay, well, I appreciate it.
I'm just pleased I get to utilize some of my old field collecting skills.
Good morning to you, ESFox.
It's been a while. Check back with me from time to time after we return from our planetary jaunts. If I pick anything up, it's all yours.
So, Thorgan, what makes you easy to kill? Okay. All right, what's one that I see people using precognition, but I've never really used it. Gravity waves, another really good one. I need to get on a planet where we could really try these out. But all right. So yeah, those are mostly the powers that I use, and we'll have to get on a planet where you can really try these out on something, because this Karen A3 doesn't really have anything. So I'll show you what my problem is. You know, a lot of Starfield is really, you have a problem, you're trying to solve it, and so, you know, you have to do something to solve that problem, right? I guess most games, I mean, that pretty much sums up game playing, I guess. At least a sandbox game, anyway. Alright, let's see. Alright, let's get this EX Fabricator down. So my favorite gun is one of the EX that I needed, is the EX Solution Systems guns. So I want to make one of those. And any gun that I've already had, if I finish the research on it, I can make it, okay? But I can't make it because I don't have the stuff. So, alright, like the assault one, I need to get, so what I can do is I can track it, okay? So now I know I need this stuff. So the first thing I needed was a Rothsite magnet, so that's why I'm on this planet getting Rothsite, okay? Indusite, another ridiculously hard thing to find. This is actually kind of an expensive thing to make. Tacine. So I thought, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and make it where I can farm this stuff. And I thought that might be a good episode. Like, how do you get set up to make this stuff? Because it takes a lot of pieces and all that, you know. So what you would do, this is my industrial workbench. So I want to see what can I actually make so far. Alright, so Indusite wafer. I need Indusite. I need Caesium. Good night. That's another. See, and obviously these mod authors hate us. Because they make it hard. No, it's okay. I mean, I don't mind the challenge. I just think it's funny because I went through the Unity and I have to like get all this stuff again. Okay. They don't hate us. They're just trying to challenge us. Okay, but like semi-metal wafer. You know, I was calling this a seminal wafer. It's semi-metal. That's funny. All this time I thought it was that. Okay, antimony, gold, zero wire. I have lots of zero wire. I have lots of gold. Okay, antimony, another kind of expensive thing. I can make one of these. Woohoo! I'm getting there. Oh, I can make... No, I need palladium. Okay. Palladium, huh? You know what's funny? Okay, so if you talk to Vladimir and he ask him about being a pirate, he'll give you like directions to his house, and that planet has like practically every metal that you need to work on a weapon. So, you know, maybe I should really let's do Vessel 3B first and get those resources going. So, so they're always telling you, what's funny is they're always telling, I usually do my first base at Androphon because I just think it's a great planet. The weather's not horrible and, you know, that kind of stuff. But everyone's always saying, no, if someone tells you to make your base on Androphon, they don't know what they're talking about. And then it's like, you have to go here, so so we'll go there. I like Androphon because it's a beginning planet, and it's, you know, like if you see enemies on there, they're not gonna just kill you. So, oh, gotta see the new ship. Okay, yeah. So this is the Hornet. I'm doing bees and flying things as my theme with the red and black. So all the habs I used are, I used Angry Mechanics Singularity empty habs with the wood finish, wood and black, with the black trim, wood finish and black trim. That's my favorite. And this is actually my first C-class ship I've made with this tune. Yeah. Well, you know what's funny to me is I'm definitely not a min-maxer. I'm definitely more of a quality of life girl. So I just like Androphon better because, you know, so yeah, isn't it cool? I got my little docker down here so I can make it as tall as I wanted to. Lots of storage. Look how much cargo I got, 9,000. That'll definitely last me for a while. Whenever I get my cargo leveled up, I'll turn these into the Dark Star. This, like right now, each one of these is 3,000, but when I get it all leveled up, it'll be 7,500. So that'll be all the, you know, cargo I need. So yeah, I like this little ship. It's not, you know, I didn't do any really fancy. Oh, I guess I did a little bit right here. There's a little bit. I use Shipbuilder Configurator. Definitely recommend that mod. So it lets you, like, you can take, you know, you can merge pieces a little bit and make kind of interesting designs. So, yeah, I like it. I went with, this is a Peacekeeper weapon from Dark Star, Obliterators, and just 2 turrets. Those are Guardians. So, oh, I need to eat something. You don't build on planets you can't breathe or swim on? Yeah, I don't blame you. So, you know, I'll tell you the secret of my success though is what I'll do, like how I figure out how I want to make my ship. So I'll just open up a Google page and say Starfield ship ideas and look at images, and I don't really perfectly copy anything, but I'll go for a shape, right? So I'll say, oh, I kind of like this shape, you know, and that's kind of what I did, but then this was kind of the shape I was going for. And so if you look, I'll show you. So that's what I did. I kind of did, ooh, So I just kind of went for that shape. Like I had... Ooh. Inspect. Yeah, and then... So I started with that shape, and then I was like, well, I want more... I had just 1x1s here. Oh, but so what I was telling you guys about the ladders, if you kind of want to set where your ladders are going to be, use the 1x1s. So lay down all your halves on the bottom, and then stack your 1x1s in the back, and then build from there to the front, and you'll have one ladder. And that's kind of a little trick. I should probably demonstrate that sometime, because that's not necessarily intuitive. All right, let's eat something. Okay, so we're gonna go to Bessel 3B. I wonder what other resources Karenay has. I would love to not have to leave the system so much. So they got copper. I have iron. And what I really need... Oh my gosh, they got palladium! What? Tungsten? Xenon? Oh, holy crap. Well, let's check this planet out. But yeah, if I can get all the stuff I need in one solar system, I'd rather do that. Oh, I do have goodies to eat. That is Galactic Harvest. Let me tell you, I think Galactic Harvest, you know, if you don't mind spending a little bit of money and just overall quality life, and I would say that is probably one of the best mods there is. And people are like, well, I don't want to be a farmer. It's like, no, there's so much more to it than being a farmer. Holy cow, look at this. Chlorine, chlorosaline, xenon, palladium, nickel, lead, and tungsten. Holy crap. Alright. Can we split the biome on this, guys? Mountains and hills and frozen volcanic. Probably not, but maybe the mountains and hills. Hold on. Okay. Probably, I think mountains and hills are kind of a hard one to split. Alright, let's see. I think I'm in mountains and mountains. Yeah, some of these don't let you. Let's see. So
We'll
anything.
Be lucky if we pull anything organic off this rock.
Huh. It's pretty great though. Lead and tungsten. Like this, it would be worth it to have 2 of these. Hold on. Oh. Huh. Look at that, a free ship. Tungsten's just like something you need like all the time. Alright, so I wonder if I can even build on here, because I don't really have a lot of planetary habitation. You know, I'll tell you, some planets are easy to get the split biome, and some are not. And it seems like volcanic is one of those ones, like if you have to get on volcanic, that it doesn't like to split it. I think it's because the atmosphere is really different. Like you'll see, if it's volcanic, it's like super windy and all that kind of stuff. But mountain and crater you can usually split. And when I say that, what I mean is, like, this one is hills and over here is mountains. I'm gonna give it a try though. Let's give it a try. Hold on, let's see if I can get this. Let's find another spot. You wanna like, all right, so you see mountains on one side, you see hills on the other. And you just want to move over like a tiny little bit so that you get both in the same one. All right, let's see if we get lucky. Sometimes it takes a couple tries. Okay, so yeah, the dirt. Oh, we did it! Look, we did it! We did it! Haha! All right, score. All right, so here we go. So you can tell because see the dirt's different color. So hills is gray. Wow, nickel. Alright. Carinae is the bomb. What the heck? The Carinae system has a lot of stuff.
Don't rush the scan. You don't want to overlook anything valuable.
She's funny. Okay. So what you want to do is you want to try to get all the things, right? So you see I'm starting to get lead. So lead is mountains. This is mountains. Alright, tungsten and lead. Nice. Tungsten's pretty, like, you need it for just everything, basically.
Oh, this is too much fun.
Okay. Ooh. Lead. Alright, nickel, but I'm looking for that palladium. That's gonna be... And palladium I think is more rare, so... Okay. So I need to get more this way, so I can find this stuff. Alright, you see how the seam is right here? Xenon. This is probably gonna be really tough to find all these. Alright, let's see. Alright. Huh. Alright, we got some lead. Okay, lead. Tungsten. Nickel. We want that palladium. Huh. Yeah, if I could get all 4 of those, darn. Well, sometimes you can do this. I don't have my scanning all the way up yet. You can kind of just take your little beacon out, and it'll tell you in the corner what resources are available, and then you can just kind of run around with it until you get what you want. Ooh. I lost the lead. Nickel. Please, 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 give me palladium. Huh. It'd be so awesome if I could find one that had all four. So on Anderfon, I have it down so much that I can usually get the unicorn base, which I call it a unicorn base if you get every single resource that's on the planet. I can usually get it. Not always, but I can usually get that one. Okay. Alright, let's see. That palladium must be really rare. Okay, here's another really cool little trick. If you look at your car, and assuming you're not over encumbered, you can just fast travel to it. Wouldn't that be great? Like, you know, if you're at Walmart and you just could look at your car and fast travel to it. That'd be so great. Okay.
Let's push it.
Alright, we're trying to find a Draconius. We're trying to find 4 resources in one. I managed to split the biome here. So we're trying to see if we can get lead, tungsten, palladium, and nickel all in one base. Alright. I can't even see anything. Alright, we got lead, tungsten, got nickel. Let's see, maybe there's some palladium hiding on the other side of that hill. Boy, it's tough when you don't have Zeogre's thing that gives you the 250 radius. Huh. Seems like really the other spot was better. I don't even see the palladium here. Okay.
Full speed ahead.
Okay, there's lead and tungsten. Oh. Alright, cancel. I'll turn around. So that's the edge of the map. Let's see. It would be my luck to have it only find it here at the very edge of the map. Huh. Oh, you lose the tungsten. I'm gonna go ahead and put that there for now. I'm gonna put that there for now, and if I can't do better than that, then we'll see. I want to see if I can find the palladium. I'm kind of curious on if it's here. Because I can always go back to that and just take it back, you know, take it down. could be where it's on the other side, so we'll just kind of look and see if it's on the other side. Maybe. What's funny is you can find the tungsten right there. Huh.
It's like our own little roller coaster.
I want to see how far you got to go in before you find it. Yeah, I don't see anything but nickel. Alright, let's go the other way. That's funny, I don't think I realized that the palladium was so rare. But you need palladium for improving guns, so. Alright. Wow, there's like nothing. Okay, so it's kind of like a corner here. So we'll actually...
We're really moving now.
Oh, we got big tungsten deposit here. Okay, we got lead. Huh. I don't see any nickel. Alright, we got nickel. Huh. Well, let's see what's right here.
Daredevil in another life. You could have fooled me.
Okay. Wouldn't it be funny if it was actually just right next to our ship? Huh. Thought I saw a big tungsten deposit. Okay. Oh, no. It's funny, usually you're going to find iron in the mountains, and that's what you're going to be seeing, iron. I've never... Right now it's nickel. Oh, me too, Nightly. I'm definitely ready. Oh, there's tungsten and... That's weird. I am not finding
I'm glad I buckled up.
the palladium anywhere. Maybe I... Oh, it's super rare though. There's supposed to be some. Huh, just not lucky. Nickel. It's gonna be like bright orange probably. You know what's funny is I was able to find Rothosite like super easy, but I don't think
Off we go.
I've actually gone on that planet and not found it. So, like it, I wonder if it has to do with my level. Could be. And I could just do this too. Hold on. I could just do this. Use my wizard powers. Get
No
some.
power like that was meant for humankind. Fancy a drive?
Okay. Well, I'll at least try. Let's see. Alright, well here's a decent spot too. This might be a better spot. Tungsten, lead, and... This just looks like a nicer place than the other one. Huh. Where's my palladium? It's a nice flat spot. The other one was not really. Alright, that's another one. I'm not going to keep all those bases. I'm going to end up taking some down, but this is a decent spot, so. I'm kind of trying to find palladium,
Hold on tight.
nickel, tungsten, and lead all in one place. See if we get really lucky. What's that? Oh, there's the free ship. Oh, we can get the free ship while we're at it. What's funny is if I find palladium, I won't find the tungsten or something. That's probably how it'll be. Lead, tungsten. Huh. I see the rocks everywhere, but I'm not seeing. Alright, nickel. Nickel. Huh.
Just like our own little roller coaster.
That's funny. It's weird that, I mean, we haven't seen any of it. It's like europium is hard to find too. Oh. Okay, so I can't go any further than that. Alright, let's see. Okay. That's just like some bad luck, huh? Okay, let's go to that first one, and we're gonna get rid of the second one. Oh, I crashed. Oh no! That's terrible. Korean Gamer, what other games are getting big updates? Okay, well, I didn't miss too much. Did I make... Alright, did I get my little base, though? Hold on. Oop. No. Okay, so where's where's my ship? Alright, I actually liked this other base better, so that's just as good, just as well.
And off we go.
I really do want to get that palladium, though. I don't know. I maybe just need to try another spot. All right, let's see. Let's see if we can get lucky. Like, try a spot where the palladium is kind of close, you know? Okay, so we got mountains. All right, so at least we know that you can split the biome of mountains and hills. Keep your fingers crossed, guys.
Oh, I don't know. A few trees here and some grass there, and this place might not look so awful.
Oh, I got it. I got it again. Haha. Nice. All right. Well, you can split mountain and hills then. That's good.
Now we're exploring style.
All right. Let's see if we can get lucky, huh? I just want to see if I can find the palladium somewhere. I'll drop, I mean, heck, I'll just drop one and... Hold on a second. Nickel... Is it doing it right here? Huh. That's crazy. It's like right there. Okay. Let's see if I can find some palladium here. Wow. A lot of nickel. Okay, hold on. Tungsten. The lead's not usually far behind. You just must have to land right in the palladium to find it. I mean... Oh, there's a... Hold on. Some POI, the natural POIs. Nice. Huh. Alright, well maybe I can get another thing of scanning, so hold on. Or surveying. I think that's weird that I just have not been able to find like any palladium. That maybe I can't find it because I don't have my have it like maxed out or something. But I didn't think that mattered, but maybe it does. Is it this that I need, or, well, let's get that one just in case. Alright, I have the maximum rank of scanning. Okay, well, that's good. Let's get that. And I might do outpost management, open that up. Okay. Alright, let's see if that makes a difference. Maybe we'll start seeing palladium everywhere now.
We're making good time.
I'm like really curious now. So I had all this stuff like leveled up for years, you know, and I had to start that tune over, so I had like a almost level 500 tune. Okay. Let's get a little bit lower.
Let's push it.
Lead. Tungsten. Alright, let's try it. See if I can get some stuff here. This would be a nice spot. The palladium is a lie! That's what I'm starting to think. It's funny. Huh, I like to have a nice flat spot like that. Alright, well, I'm gonna give up for now. Let's start making some stuff. Because that's like too good. That's just great. Okay, hold on. So you can do the little fly cam view. Drilling rig. So you don't really, mostly you just need to have iron, tungsten, aluminum to start making your, putting down things. So get a bunch of that, but you also want to get some copper because you need copper to make the power stuff. So nickel's gonna be up in the hills here. All right. Sometimes if you have a hard time finding it, just go ahead and there it is. There you go. And I'll be able to put a ton of this down. Wow. We'll go ahead and put 2 of each. Okay. So then all you really need is some power. Power. Ugh. Well, it's so nice when you can just put the reactors down, nuclear reactors. What do I need to do this? All kinds of stuff. Tau grade restaurant set. Okay, so a lot of times you'll just have to put a little bench down. I could probably just take one of these things now. Oh, I can make a bunch of these. Okay. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna just take one of these down. So I don't need quite so much power right now. I need to get more copper and all that stuff anyway. So okay, here we go. They're hard to see, aren't they? There we go. Okay. And then I can just put up... Okay, I'm good. So I just need a transfer container. And then you just right click and if you're... I'm not sure what you press down for controller. But you just right click and click on here. Wire these bad boys up. Got your power. And then really you can just put a cargo link down and just bring everything to your other base. And I think that's what I'm going to do. So for this one, you only need a regular cargo base or a regular cargo link. For this one, oh, I'm going to do it this way. Okay. So red is outgoing and green is incoming. I'm going to put these around here and make it look a little neater. And I'm gonna, cause my base on Karanay, the Rothsite base is gonna be kind of my main base for this area. But then what I'll do is, okay, let's see. All right, I like to see how close I can get everything. Let's see, so I'll put it as close as I can. Yeah, like I can get this really close. That way if you have like little robots, they can, you know, guard it better. Oh, look at that. Okay. What? Oh, there it goes. That's weird. It's not outside the playable area. Okay, so you can put a robot or two down and they'll just kind of watch everything for you. The sanitation bot, no matter what, you want to put this one down because it increases inorganic resources by 10%, so you want to put him down. And then one of these little security bots will shoot things for you. Sometimes they don't want to go down. force sex with an object. Okay. There you go. Just keep going around until you can put it down. Okay. Alright, so now I got my little thing going. Alright, so I'm going to right click on this, and I want all the resources to leave. And then when I make another one on my other base, I want the resources back from this, so I'm going to get rid of it. Okay. So I got a couple robots. Nice little base here. I'm not going to actually put any people here. It's just going to be our little robot base. So. And making bases is a great way to level up a little bit. So. Okay. I still kind of want palladium, so let's take a look here. Oh, I don't know, Knightley. I didn't hear anything like that. Oh, look. Okay. So here's something that you can do too. So here's palladium. Finally found it. I'm going to go ahead and set one of these down. I'm going to just put... So, okay, what's annoying is if the things take 5 power, then this should make 5 power. You know what I'm saying? Like, should not be lower. Okay, so we got this. I'm just gonna set up a little bit of a storage thing, and then I'm gonna go do a quest, and then when I come back I'll have plenty of that. So, oh, like, let's go get a free ship. Number 1. I'm gonna save. And I'll do this a lot, guys. If I land on a place to do a quest that has, you know, an expensive or rare resource, go ahead and drop one of those, make a temporary base, and then you can just take it down when you leave.
We're really moving now.
We're gonna kill some ecliptics, get a free ship, and then I'm gonna go to do that little base over there, make some money while we're waiting. And I mean, yeah, you can, you know, you can go sleep on Venus or whatever, but this is a lot more fun. It's a lot more fun to kill Ecliptic.
Oh, I'm hit.
Boy, I hate this. I need to get some neon so I can make a better sight. Alright, let's use a wizard power. Alright, you're not leaving. Ooh. Oh, I died. Oh, that's why I save. Yay, I saved. Okay. Oh. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna do my wizard power here. Alright, I went and got in the corner here, so I'm not gonna die.
Bring it on. And that, my friend,
That's how we do things in Constellation.
Ooh.
Alright. Oh, my gun sucks so bad. Alright, let's do a little of this. Ooh. Oh, Sarah's in the way! Alright. Headshot for the win. This guy. I could probably kill him. Okay. Let me heal up a little bit. Let him shoot. Wait until he's like redoing. Gonna do this little wizard power again. Got some crit shots. Alright, the music ended. That tells me he's dead. That's funny. He's still gotta do his little trash talk. Alright, so if everything is dead outside and everything is dead inside, then you can sit in the pilot seat. Sometimes it won't let you, and that means that there's probably someone outside that didn't get killed. Okay. So if you sit, it's a new ship, but it's not necessarily your home ship, okay? If you go somewhere in it, then it's your home ship. So make sure you don't do that unless it has some decent weapons, or it might end up getting you killed. Okay, now there's some contraband here. So you can go to the den first, if you see there's contraband, and sell your stuff before you like go back to Jemison or something. You can get you know, like shielded cargo, and that helps with that. There's actually skills that you can get which will make it where you know, they won't catch you. You can still have it. It's actually an achievement. So let's see if there's anything good up here. Could be some contraband or something up here, sitting on a shelf or something. Okay. Oh, let's see. I'm gonna look around for contraband because I'm surprised there's just one. Usually there's gonna be more than one.
Find anything useful?
Oh, in the turret. Okay, what was that? I was like, what am I looting? Sometimes you'll see contraband like sitting on top of one of these counters, or in like one of these shelves. Sometimes it's almost good to open up a scanner, because contraband will be outlined in like a light blue color and make it easier to see. So, but no luck on that. I guess it's just the one. Because I have definitely gotten a ship before and then not realized that there was contraband and gotten in trouble. Ended up in the Crimson Fleet because of that. Okay. Alright, let's get all this stuff. Ooh, he's got some legendaries. I do have a mod called Simple Immersive Looting, and luckily this version of it is actually achievement friendly. Okay. Alright, so I got a free ship. But what's funny about it is it's not free, but you have to pay like a whole bunch of money to register it to actually use it, which I think is a little bit much. I think they made the registration cost way too much. So I'll usually have a mod that makes it less, because it just doesn't make any sense that it's so high. Like, you know, I go get a license for my car. it doesn't cost $30,000. You know, it doesn't cost 86% of the cost of your car. That's a little much.
It's like our own little roller coaster.
Alright, so here we got another little POI we're gonna do. So I'm actually not even really doing the main quest right now. I have Sarah with me. And I may do enough of the main quest where I don't have Sarah with me. But I'm gonna put off doing the main quest for a while because I wanted to do an experiment.
Get out now.
Well, sorry, but I want your gun. Oh.
March forward. Go all out. Move it.
Ooh, hold on. Let me get the headshot. Alright, let's see. So we got some spacers. Spacers are great because the spacers have like a whole bunch of different kinds of armor. You know, it's kind of like they're hodgepodgey. They put together like all their, you know, different gear, and I like that because if you're looking for a, you know, a particular, just do this. Yeah, see, I almost killed him with that. But if you're looking for a particular helmet or something, you're more likely to get it off the spacer. So I always like it when it's the spacers. So I just happen to know that, so if you want to, hold on a second. Okay. The boss chest for this POI is down here. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that. There's probably a heat leech in there. There he is. There's a couple heat leeches in here.
Now, what exactly does a pharmaceutical company need with a sub-basement and a connection to a cave?
Huh, that's the question, isn't it? Ooh. Cornered hand-loading elemental. Okay. Oh, ammo. Okay.
Ugh, after rummaging through this place, do be sure to wash your hands. Get any ecliptic supplies.
Oh, thank you for the follow. Technological. I don't think there should be a Terramorph boss in here. No. Okay. Alright, let's see. I got 13 dizzy picks. I can do that. You can kind of line up and kind of see what everything's going to be. And then you can just do this. Like that. That's how I do it. Oh, I got the London one. Right now I'm trying to get a bunch of money, so. Alright. I'm getting some legendaries. That's where I like to, you know, instead of going to the grocery store, I like to pick up all my food in caves and stuff, you know. Let's see. Okay, the boss
Should we
chest
search
is
for
this
mineral
way.
deposits while we're down here?
Definitely, always. There's a lot of heat leeches here. They don't really go after you, but... Ooh. Well, he's not too worried about getting shot. That's funny. Alright, so there's the boss chest. Alright, so I'm gonna go up the other way now. You can kind of fly through this cave, which is kind of nice. Okay. Cave food is the best. That's why I'm always thinking it's how funny how like when you're in you know, when you're in Skyrim and how, you know, you're picking up meat and stuff like in a literal sewer. It's like, ooh. Gotta love that sewer meat. Go around the back. Ooh. I think it'd be interesting to have a mechanic where like you actually can fix, like you have to actually fix the where's this guy coming from? Oh, there he is. You have to, like, if you hit someone in the helmet, you actually have to fix the helmet before you can use it. I think that would be kind of cool. I would dig that. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people would hate it, but I have to give Sarah a better gun. Alright, let's see. So the boss is going to be in that big building, so... Where'd they go? Just one of you guys? I'm going to turn on my little handy dandy thing, see if there's anyone else back there. Huh. That's funny, usually it's more than one of them. You can tell I don't have Bedlam on right now. But I was trying to keep my mods really low.
Oh, come on. Quit playing games.
Come on out and die!
Say goodbye.
Sure, there's no one back here. Oh, Sarah, you scared me to death. Alright. Oh, there's one. Oh.
Is it really necessary for you to drag around all that gear?
Definitely. I need all the gear, Sarah. Okay. Let's go get the other guys. I usually like to come in from up here. So you get the high road, basically. Ooh. That's not cool. I don't think they should be able to shoot through doors. That doesn't seem like cool. Oh. back up and get some healing going on. Alright, let's see if we can throw some down there. Ooh. Alright.
Look out!
That's pretty funny. Alright, let's get over here more. Let's see. Ooh.
Coming.
He's got whatever he's got, man, is like killing me. Jeez. Alright, let's see.
Come on.
I'm like bad aim on these things. Got him. What did he have? Huh. Nice. Unrivaled lawgiver. Ooh, he has like lots of nice stuff. Oh, I'm gonna take that garden trowel. Ooh, got toxin and sealant. I'm gonna do like a little... Let's see. I'm gonna do like a little like area where it looks like, you know, I'm doing some science or whatever. I have to use basically vanilla decorations because I can only take photos if it has only vanilla stuff. So I'm gonna grab a lot of this stuff. Okay. Okay. Couple mugs. Make a little coffee station. You missed the baby. You need to go get that dog. You need to tell your people to go get your dog. There's like no freaking way I would have given up Harper. Absolutely no way. Okay. So this one. So if it's blue, it means that's where it goes, right? So you can do that. This, okay. And then this one. Okay. Okay, so I got this. There we go. Yeah, it's funny. If you have trouble with that, just you can kind of reverse solve it by, seeing which ones you can solve using the blue, because the blue tells you.
You're carrying too many odds and ends.
Ooh, look! I can make like a whole potting bench. That'd be really cool. All right, I'm going to show you guys why I'm doing this. So I use a mod called Galactic Harvest. Galactic Harvest is a completely achievement-friendly mod, and it lets you do, your science kind of stuff, but it also gives you a reason to explore, because you can get the DNA from animals that you shoot. So while I'm waiting to do my palladium, I might make my little science area. How is Harper doing? Have you contacted them and seen how she's doing? Well, I probably had my car. Yeah, I did. Oh, I can't use it because I'm over encumbered. It's okay. Does Harper not like other animals? Yeah, I guess. You gonna get another one? Is there a dog there that you can adopt? I mean, I guess, old man, but I probably wouldn't have done it. I mean, I would have kept her. You're just like, you're so much happier with her. Okay. Alright, so only 17. So I wonder what let's see. So time must move really slowly here. Let's see. Maybe I can just put a chair down and if things are moving too slowly for you, you can just kind of put a chair down. Oh, you'll get another. Okay. Ooh, you can wait. Okay, so that's not too bad. So let's just wait a long time. And if you do this, you can really, that's probably about as much palladium as I'm going to need, like, ever. So you only really have to do this once, kind of thing. But you'll see, palladium is something you need for, like, weapon repair, big time. Okay, not repair, but creation, or fixing up, I guess, is what it is. Okay, now I should have a ton of palladium. Yeah, that's probably fine. That's probably as much palladium as I'll ever need. And then you don't even have to delete everything else. You can just take the whole thing down just like that. So I kind of want to do this same thing. I need to get some neon. What is this? Oh, collects Vexus slates. And that's fixed, and then that quest is fixed for Darkstar. Just FYI. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do is. Okay. So so this is going to be kind of my, I think I'm going to make this like the, this is going to be like my entry area. I'm going to put like mannequins here, guns and stuff on the wall. Here, I'm going to make this like the med bay, because I figure you would want to have your med bay like right inside the door, right? Let me check a look up here what I got. I'll probably make this basically, I don't know. I mean, probably a work area. This would be like some kind of common area. Maybe I'll put my engineering stuff in here from Tailored Spaces. That would be kind of cool. I might actually put... Okay. So I'm going to make... This will be my captain's quarters. And then I'll make this the science kind of area. And I'll put the crew stations and the cooking and all that stuff upstairs. So, okay. So I'm going to do a science thing. Let's see. And I'm going to use these counters. And I'm going to put them in the middle. Hold on. Actually, they came out really straight. That's nice. Huh. I don't know why they only ever do 3. It's like, no, you can't have more than 3. I can probably do this, though. Hold on. There. And then I'm gonna do some of the Tailored Spaces stuff. I'm not sure what I want to stick on this stuff. Maybe do like a desk, like right here. It matches the Tailored Spaces stuff really nice. I guess no matter what, I still have that, I just have that certain aesthetic I like. Okay, so these shelves that are decorated, you can totally put these on the wall. You just gotta kind of just balance them on there, and it works. Just FYI, I don't know if you've ever tried to do that. Okay, I'm gonna put a couple of Tank Girls things in here to get things started. Let's see. It's in decorations. Okay, so she has this really great stuff that really gets you started here. Nitrogen converter. If you're gonna grow plants, you need water, right? Is that gonna go in the ceiling? So I'm using a mod called Builder that's gonna give you all this stuff, so... Okay. Aluminum. Yeah, you gotta have aluminum. Alright, hold on. I want to show you. We'll go get the aluminum. Aluminum's like... See, this is why I always start with Androphon. Everyone's like, oh, it's not Androphon, but it really is. Okay. So, you gotta have aluminum and helium. Helium, if you use any... If you like to do anything that has to do with, like, survival, all the survival mods, you're gonna have to have helium. So... You can make a base that has helium and aluminum, make this like your exit. So if you do a inner system, like an inner system cargo link, you have to have helium as the fuel. So what you can do. So I got this set up. I got this cargo link set up. I got this cargo link set up. Or I think I have one here. But you can get everything to go to Carinae 1 and get the helium and the aluminum. Alright, let's see. Oh, yeah, thank you, Thorgan. How you doing, Rocker? Let's see.
Imagine being marooned on a planet like this. I don't know how you'd survive.
Okay. Alright, yay. Yeah, you'd be in trouble if you were stuck on this planet, I think. Okay. How many of these could I make? Oh, thank you for the follow, Apollo the demo. Thank you. All right, so we are setting up bases. I went ahead and tried to decide like what I wanted to make, and I found some planets. Well, I needed a Rothosite magnet. Okay, so then I was like, well, heck, I want to kind of explore this whole system and see what it's got to offer. And it's pretty good. Okay, now here's kind of a trick. All right, I want this thing to run because I need aluminum, right? So get rid of this. And run that thing until you got some aluminum. Sometimes you have to do that. Just get it started. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and put a storage here. And what's nice is you don't really need a ton of storage if all you're doing is just moving it on to the next place. So. Up a little bit. So this is definitely going to be a transport center. So we're going to do going to go to miscellaneous, and we need. Why won't this? Oh, because I need more aluminum. Okay. Well, we need a lot of aluminum, so let's just make a little chair, sit down, and wait a second.
Ooh, that add-on should spruce this place up a bit.
What's funny is you can totally raise up her like affinity just making bases and actually bear it too. And I'm not sure about the rest of them, but I know for sure those two. Andrasia doesn't really like building stuff, so I don't know if that raises her affinity. Maybe someone else can tell me that. How's it going? It's going well. It's going well. I'm trying kind of an experiment. I want to see. We're gonna like really explore all the planets and then see how the exploration changes after the update comes out. I want to play this universe like a lot differently. Okay, so time goes fast here, so we're gonna have to do a lot of more waiting than usual. Yeah, I don't know. Now, I'm guessing you're on Xbox because if you're able to do that, on Xbox or PC, Apollo. I mean, I'll tell you the truth. I played vanilla my first 50 levels, and I'm glad that I did that. Now I'm totally spoiled and I can't barely go back. But I think you could do it either way, because it's gonna be a lot different. The whole cruising and all that stuff. It's almost gonna be like a different game. I know they didn't want to call it 2.0, but the thing is, oh, there we go. That ought to do it. Alright, so now I have plenty of this. If you're the kind of person who's going to be totally tempted to get all the mods, like right off the bat, then I would wait. If you can just kind of hang in and do the vanilla thing for your first playthrough, then go ahead and start. I don't think it's going to be that. I think it's going to be a pleasant surprise. Well, and I think that's exactly it, James. I think that's exactly it. Because the thing is, it's nothing like that. It's, they made, Cyberpunk was like practically unplayable. Starfield was never unplayable. It was never like that. So I think that's why they want to avoid saying that. But also, I think they wanted to tell people, hey, we're not making Starfield a brand new game. It's not going to be a different game. It's still going to be Starfield. But, and I'll tell you what they did, because I've been in their Discord. I've made suggestions. It's really almost like they took every suggestion I ever made and put it in the game. Like the things with the steps and there's so much that they have already like changed for the better. Like they put in the game where you can make vendors have more money. That was like something I suggested ages ago, and I'm sure I'm not the only one. So they put that in and made it a setting. They really do listen to suggestions, which I think is great. Okay. Let's see. All right. See, I would say that to me, Starfield got really good when they added all those things and made them settings. You know, like, so you really had a lot more choice about how you played. That's to me when Starfield got really good. Let's see, I need like one more.
I must have missed construction on your Constellation resume.
I don't think I gave you a resume, so. Okay. Alright, so now we're gonna start putting. You stopped playing before then? And I'll tell you the truth, the mods, when they started adding, like, you know, creations is when I just felt like I was able to customize the game just to how I wanted to play, and I just thought that was really great. I'm gonna try to use vanilla ones just for y'all to see the vanilla ones. Okay, so what I need is, I need 2 of these, and I need one of the inner system ones. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a base somewhere that is pretty and has water and all the kinds of nice stuff, and that's gonna be where I make my home base, like my, you know, big base. Ooh. So, okay. Like that. Like, they fixed so much stuff. Like, if you would move this before, a lot of times half of it would stay in the old place, and they fixed that, you know. I mean, they just fixed so much stuff. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, all right, so this is outgoing, this is incoming. Okay, so everything that's incoming is gonna go out the inner system one. Oh wait, I'm doing it the wrong way. So the inner system one is going to be the one that has the fuel, okay? So I'm going to get rid of this. I'm going to just string this up right here, okay? So this powers this, and that gives it enough gas to go to other systems, okay? Okay, so I'm going to go over here. This is incoming, so this is going to go to the outgoing, and this is going to go to the outgoing. Okay, so, and then this one will go to, you know, wherever I want it, wherever I make a base. So I don't even really have to come back here. I can just kind of set this up and go. I am going to put some robots here to, this is going to make them make more stuff. And I'm going to put a security little mini bot. And I probably just need to do a little research, and I bet I can put better robots. Hold on. Because I did take an outpost management thing. So there's research that you got to do for that. Okay. Okay, so I can put some turrets up. I can do that too. Huh. Almost one. I just only need 2 of these. Okay. Well, that didn't help. I thought I would be able to make some better robots, but maybe I just don't have the stuff. Let's see. I can put up some defenses. What's funny is, let's see, put a couple sure they're pointing the right way. And there's like mods that have like a, you know, where you can put more turrets up and all, you know, that kind of stuff. I don't have any of those on right now, but usually I do. Okay. Titanium. Okay. Yeah, I'm glad to have you, Thorgan. You're always so helpful. Okay. Alright. So we got everything set up. All I need to do is go to my other bases in the Carinay system and put down cargo links and send them here. So, and I'm gonna rename this base Transport Center. And then it's got aluminum and helium-3. Okay, so I always put what things I'm farming here because it just helps me remember, you know, keep things organized. Okay. I just robbed every MBC. What are you talking about? Is the chest of holding coming in the update or a mod? The chest of holding? Well, I have this. Hold on. In Tailored Spaces, I have this. Hold on, I'll show you. I have, and actually Tailored Spaces is on sale, guys. Just FYI. Okay. Well, hold on. Let me make something pretty. Actually, I really like, this is the mod I'm working on right now. I really like these walls a lot right now. Let's see. I just think they're pretty. Might just do. I'm doing like kind of an American Craftsman kind of thing. Hold on. I can put it back. That works, because I'm going to put something in front of it anyway. Okay. I'm going to have to make a fireplace, because I love fireplaces. Plants. This is kind of like the common. Alright, there we go. It's kind of like just a walk area. There's not really much to do with that, so I just make it look nice. Why is the lighting so weird here? I wonder if it's just because of the planet? That is so strange. Huh. I want to try something. Okay. Why would these make it like bright like that? That's really strange. I guess maybe because they're in the middle? Maybe they're reflecting the light? I can put them on the edges. Let's see. Hold on. So I have this little... Oh, down here, I have a little... collision cheater. Okay. this on top of this and push it into the wall. And then it just snaps, so. Hold on. Sometimes you gotta get it out of the way so you can see. If you guys played Fallout 4, you'll probably recognize this is a mat. It's basically the mat trick. Okay, and then you can just go ahead and clip things on there. Oh, that works perfect. And I might just do this on both sides and then put a desk and stuff in here. I'm gonna do my collision helper. Oh, it's gonna want to do that. Hold on. We'll just get it out of here. Okay. Ooh. Oh. That's okay. I got another collision cheater I can use. Okay. The mat trick. And see, I'm over here like, what are you talking about? I never played Fallout. I was thinking the mat trick was from Wizard 101. Oh, you don't like using the mat trick? I like it because I can make it how I want it and not worry about. Huh. Okay, there we go. I didn't have to use it too much, just a little bit. Okay. So now I'm gonna get, first of all, I'm gonna use my workbench. That is this one. So this is a pharmaceutical workbench that I made. And I'll probably do this too. So this is actually a industrial workbench, and I'll put that one on this side. And I got this little laptop. This is actually a research workbench. So. And then I'm gonna put plants on either side of this. So, like I said, I use Tank Girl's mod. And I made these so that you could grow plants in them. That you want to make the food, and I'm going to show you why. why do I want that? I'll show you. You want to give them a little bit of space because some of them will kind of undo the other ones. So I think I'm going to move this. Put that somewhere else. Okay. Okay, so now I'm gonna put Tank Girl's. Oh, I need the crafting. Okay, so I'm gonna put her botany lab. I'm gonna put it over here. And this is where Builder, definitely Builder Lite. If you have on PC, Builder Lite helps a lot because it lets things clip. If you were doing just vanilla, this would not fit. Okay, so of course you might need to get your achievements that you want to get first, because this is the builder mod. The builder thing is not achievement friendly. Although I am trying to, I might stick it in one of my mods just to, but I'm going to talk to him first and see. Hey, would you mind making that achievement friendly? Oh well, thank you. Okay, so then over here, I'm in tailored spaces. I have some desks, and I actually material swapped them out and put all kinds of stuff in them. My new mod, everything is like a container, but some of the stuff in tailored spaces is just like for decoration. But I've kind of decided, well, now I want everything to be useful. Okay. But you can definitely mix and match Sleep Crate Reimagined with tailored spaces, so. Okay, so I'm going to put a desk. I'm going to put a chair. Let's see, I kind of like this one, but it doesn't really match. This is my Fallout chair. What's funny is I have a chair like this in my office, and I call it my Fallout chair. I love it. Okay, so in tailored spaces, I also have some empty plant things so that you can plant some of her stuff. So I'm gonna put I'm gonna put like 2 on each side. I'm gonna leave some space because I want to be able to put the hydroponics things in the middle. Okay. And you'll see what I mean in a second. Okay. So when you have enough of one plant, you can actually make a hydroponics version of it. So I can stick those in here, or I can just run them right down the middle. I might do that. Or put them over here. I'll leave that open for that. Okay, so now, what do I need to do now? So I'm gonna start planting plants. So Sarah, you gotta move your bouquet. And if someone's in the way, just keep pressing it until they exit it. They will. They'll exit it eventually. Okay. So this, I can't plant enormous things here, obviously, but I can do a surprising amount of stuff. And if you look on my About page, there is a link to a spreadsheet that I'm going to show you. The spreadsheet. Hold on. I'm going to show you this spreadsheet real quick. Okay. Let's see. Back to my channel. I might have to turn this off. Let's see. Okay. So you go to, this is how you find it, guys. So you're on my channel. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. Okay, so this is how you find this spreadsheet. You go to Galactic Harvest Resources spreadsheet. Okay, there it is. And here you go. You get, I tell you all the fauna and the flora. So you just have to, let's see, get this to, okay. So sheet 2 tells you about the animals and what they give you. And sheet 1 tells you what you get from the plants. Okay. So, grapple bloom, memories substrate. So what you want to do is get all the things that are really expensive. Okay, so Star Nut, Cosmetic Nova Bloom. I like to get some Nova Bloom going. Spike Rod, it gives you adhesive. You always need adhesive when you're doing like weapons. That's like something you always need. It's going to be the first thing you run out of probably when you're fixing up weapons. Um, let's see. I'm trying to look at things that are small that I can be able to make on the ship. I don't really need nutrient. That's going to be an easy thing to get. Hyper Catalyst is really expensive, so grow some cell nut in it. So that's definitely going to be one I do. And so what I'll do is I'll just kind of keep this open and just refer back to it, when I need to know like what to get. So that's the secret of my success. So let's see. Horse shroom is not really big, so let's do that. That gives me memory substrate. That's something that's hard to find sometimes. So horse shroom. So H. We do our ABCs here. Okay, so I'm gonna grow one of these.
Good thing you had the schematics for that.
I'm gonna do cell nut because of the hyper catalyst. I'm gonna do. Let's see. I kind of know in my head about how big these things are, so I don't really want it growing up through the floor, because it will. Totally will. You can get, for roses, you can get cosmetics, so let's do some roses. They're pretty too. You can't put those in a hydroponics for some reason. I'm not sure why. I'll have to ask her about that. Hey, Meg, please do that. Let's see, tomato plant. I always grow a tomato plant because my grandfather Popsy always would have tomato plants. Let's see. Some of them are just food. Okay. Spike rod is something. Hold on. Spike rod is. I don't know what spike rod is. Nutrient? Buckeye fruit is good. I'm not sure. This might be huge though. Let's see. We'll try it though. Might as well. Buckeye bush. It's a bush. It's gonna be okay. The cage brain stock is. Oh, that's just nutrient. Oh, the carrot patch. So I gotta do a bunch of carrots. So I'm gonna do like 8 carrots. Alright, let's see what we got so far. Hey, Spartan! So I'm setting up my science and growing stuff area. Oh, hold on. So I'm gonna drop all this stuff. Okay. Okay, so you want to get these up kind of quick. Wild rose. The roses are gonna go in here. I think I can stick the wheat in here. Strawberry patch. I definitely once in a while end up with plants growing up through the floor, and that's fine, whatever. You can get rid of them. Okay, so I'm gonna try to see if I can get 3 of these. You know what? I'm gonna undo that. I'm gonna do it by hand so I can try to get 3. I don't think I'm gonna be able to. The carrots are the most important thing, which is funny, but because the carrot smoothie gives you 124% better aim or something. So it's like I make my carrot smoothies. I get my beta carotene. It's like my favorite. I think it's the best drink. I mean, if you like rifles. Okay. Alright, I think I'm fast enough this time. Cell nut bush. This is gonna go in one of these. Tomato plant. Okay, I'm gonna make another one for that. This one's gonna go here. And I'm gonna make another one for the tomato. Tomato can be kind of tall, so I'm gonna go ahead and stick it. No, I'm not gonna do that. Let's see. Okay. What is that? Wheat? I might move this, put it over here. Sometimes they'll crowd each other out, so be careful of that. Okay. Alright, so I got all my plants going, and then I can actually even, all that stuff I picked up, I can kind of do a little bit of decorating with that. The garden trowel, this stuff. Make it look like you're actually put all the plants in there. Put some different ones. Some vials. Okay, tablet. Make it look kind of cool. Oh, I like this. Oh, actually, I was curious to see if I could grow something in that. Okay. Stylus. Okay. So we got all this cool stuff. So I'm gonna, first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a shelf. Okay. Okay. And then I'm just gonna start like arranging all this. Let's see. Do like different ones. Huh. If you get higher than it, sometimes it helps you place it. Put a couple of these little empty ones in. Alright, so there we go. So those are like all vanilla plants that you can just find in the world. See? So you can just go ahead and decorate with that. Might put this over here because I'm a little afraid it's gonna impede those. Wait, okay, this one's too tall. Hold on. Oh. This one's too tall. Let's try a shorter one. Get it from the side and get it a little lower. Okay, there we go. It was hitting that thing. Okay, so here now I can like put my little microscope. I'm doing a little bit of research going on. This is kind of cute. Let's put this on the desk. Getting hot because I'm old. Okay, there we go. Put a couple of these up. Maybe this is holding books up for me. Probably need to look at this. That's funny. Oh. This stuff. Kind of curious to see if I could plant something in that. I think it's going to be too
Carrying enough clutter there, or should we find some more?
Lay off, Sarah. Okay. That was funny. There's never enough clutter, Sarah. Okay. And if something doesn't want to go down, sometimes if you just turn it a little bit, it will. Okay. And you can even, like, some of these things, okay, it doesn't really want to work that way. You just want to pick it up this way. You hold the E down. And you can make it look like you're, you know, planting stuff or whatever. Ooh. Just let it go. These are definitely easier if you place them with this thing. Alright, let's see if I can get it to go down on the table. Maybe I can do it closer. There we go. Oh, it's in the air. Let's put them in the back. Alright. I'm just gonna take these up. I think that looks fine the way it is, so. Ooh. Bar. Okay, there we go. So there, look at that. I got a nice little desk get going. Oh wait, let me get this. That's funny. Make it look like I'm actually working. Maybe I got something that's, you know, growing in there. Oh. Did something else? Yes, this thing. My molecular extractor. Gotta have that. Let's see. Put it in the back. The trick to get, if you are higher than it, it's just easier to place things. So you can just jump up on stuff, and that way it'll go. Okay, so I think everything is good. All right, so what I want to kind of do is just go sleep, but first I'm gonna actually save and quit, and that's gonna keep all this stuff from sinking. So, and I think, I mean, I don't need another one, but I think I'm gonna put another research thing. That's one nice thing. I tried to make all my workbenches look like stuff that you would actually have. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my little research bench here. Now I'm gonna move this over a bit. Maybe I'm replanning this or something. Okay, yeah, so I got place decorated. Okay, now I wanted to show you something. There's a couple freebies you get in Galactic Harvest, and one of them is rice, because she couldn't figure out how to do a rice plant because rice obviously grows in water. So you can actually start up rice and start growing rice. So we're gonna do that. Although I might not. Oh, I can't do it yet. I don't have any of this other stuff, so I'll have to start that up at my main base. All right, so I'm gonna do a hard save. Oh, did I just do an auto save? The heck? Okay. Okay. And then you want to quit and then come back in. But you know what's funny is I think I might want to actually put a real wall here first. So I can, yeah, I'm going to do that. All right, so I'm going to move this stuff real quick. Hold on, I'm going to show you why I'm doing this, because I want to be able to put weapons on this wall. So I'm going to put one of my little... I think Sarah's kind of in the way here.
There's a huge difference between being prepared and carrying too much.
All right, well, you're like in my way. I'm trying to like not do that. It's like, all right, Sarah, leave me alone. Okay, hold on. Wood dividers. And you know what? I can even push these in. Okay, this is kind of like a really cool trick. I'm going to show you guys. Alright, so if I take that, and I take my little... This is how I made my other ship, and I don't think I ever showed you guys how I did that. Where's my little collision helper? What's this that doesn't have a... Oh, I gotta fix that. Okay. Alright, so I got my little collision helper. I'm gonna put a couple of these out, just in case. Okay. So you stick that on there. You can actually look down in it, grab it, and then just push it right into the wall. Okay. And then go ahead and finish the wall. Although I think, you know what, I think it's easier to do the edges first. So let's do that. Get my collision helper. Okay. Push that in there. And because I have builder light, these will even, you know, go together if you want to. You can. All right. And I'll probably need like one little one. And I'll just get. So it's kind of the middle one, so I can even use a different color to make it a little bit more visually interesting. So I think I'm gonna do that. Okay. And guys, do understand, yeah, retired art teacher here. So I am... Okay. So I'm gonna actually push this in as much as it'll go. So then you have kind of like this kind of interesting thing here. Alright, so now I can put my... That's funny. Oh look, my plants are coming up. Let me... get this even. Okay, yeah, that's better. Hold on, get my collision helper back. I want to be really straight. Okay. I want it to be like right in the middle of this. What's funny is I can really just do that because... Wait. Where'd the collision cheater go? Got another one! Haha! Okay. I want it to be kind of in the center here. I just realized it doesn't matter if it's off the ground a little bit. Okay, let me do, because there's a desk going to be in front of it. Okay. Let's see. I am just going to leave it like that. Okay, now we can put the desk back. I don't really want that to be on there. Okay. Might put these over here. Okay, so now since I have this wall here, I can hang some weapons, and that's what I wanted to do. So. Okay, is that everything? Oh, my carrots came up. Yay. Okay. Yeah, it's like, Sarah, you're on the chair I'm trying to move. Okay, so I'm just going to make it look like it's pushed out a little bit. So that you can use this as a research bench if you want to. Okay, so now I'm going to go to displays and start putting some weapon things up. So I can start holding on to my weapons that I think are cool, you know? Alright, and let's do some of these. Yeah, there we go. So I got my cool weapons. I can put up a painting or a poster. Actually, I put up some new posters that I really like. I've never seen this one in any other pack of furniture, so I put this in. I really like it. What does it need? There we go. Got that one. I guess since I'll do music theme because I did the other one's music. Or that's kind of cool. Let's do that one. Yeah, I love that. Okay, so now let's see if we can find a cool weapon to put. Let's see. Tombstone. Cornered. Coachmen's kind of look cool when they're hanging up. I'm trying to it can just be kind of a pretty one. It doesn't really have... Oh, it's kind of dark there. Hold on. Let me take that.
That junk you're hauling is serious.
Sarah's going to be mad at me. Okay. Let's do kind of one that's going to show up really well. Yeah. I love a good weapon. Yeah, there you go. That looks cool. I had a lot of these. Okay. And then if there's something I really want to keep because I get it from a quest or something, I'll just replace it. But I just like the look of having things all decorated up. Okay. The regulators look really nice on the wall. Let's see if there's one. There we go. Do some different ones. Yeah, that's great. Alright, now I'm gonna put a little Xeno rug down so that when I get some Xeno baby pets, they can have a place to sleep. Sleep at my feet, just like my real cats. And oh, I put this I found this. So this is the mod I'm working on right now, Sleep Crate Reimagine. But I found this because I think it looks cool as like a wallpaper. And so this is this is gonna be like my plant area. This is perfect. Kind of treat it like wallpaper, you know? Although I might, you know, change it later and put a shelf or something there. So, there we go. Make it look nice. Alright, cool. So I got my food going. This is what I was really trying to get going. Looks like nothing was impeded, which is good. I did a good job of spacing it out. It looks like the roses don't care about the desk, which is good. Alright, so now I'm gonna save. Especially if you hand place a lot of things. So what you want to do is hard save, and then quit the game entirely, and then it'll bake everything in. And if you don't do this, you might have things that sink down. So you don't want that to happen. So just wait a second. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start. Oh, I literally do have a ton of gear, and I'm gonna take care of that in a second. Yeah, I wanted to do the decorating before I did that. So yeah, so this is a new universe, brand new ship. And I'm kind of letting my I figure I might as well do a little bit of decorating right now so that you guys can see all the resources. So let them build up a second. Okay, so now everything is baked in, so it won't sink. Okay. Now if something does sink and you see it's like sticking up a little bit, like if this is halfway sunk, you can open up the build thing and then just grab it and pull it up and put it there, and it won't sink again. That's another way actually to kind of lock things in. I really liked how that turned out. Okay. And I'm gonna put hydroponics here, but I have to get that other stuff going. Okay. So what I like to do here is it's a really dark room, so I think I'm gonna use tailored spaces for this one. So I have these walls that are colored, that have like a glow to them. And I really like the black. So I'm gonna do this one. This one is easier to put stuff on, so I'm gonna use this one. Okay, I'm gonna get my little collision cheaters out. Even got a black chair I can put in here. Where is it? This. Okay. I'm just gonna put like a bunch of these out here. Okay. Let's see, I kind of want them to be... Let me get this out of the way real quick. Okay. I want it to be kind of stuck in the wall some. As long as the mat is placed legally, it's fine. So, let's see. Alright. Get another one. and set it up in here so it's not in the way. So my very first mod was called Walls of Starfield, and I didn't know anything about making a mod when I made that thing, and I'm gonna go back and actually fix it a little bit, make it where it's all in one list and all that kind of stuff. But it was funny because it was I just wanted something, it was funny because people were like, "Wow, that's I didn't even think about that." And then Miss O went in and did like a way better version of what I did because I didn't know what I was doing at all at the time. And I use her mod and not mine, and I'm always really surprised when I see that so many people still use it. Okay. Okay, and then I'm gonna do this one. Let's see. Where's my... There it is. What's nice is that it's black, so it doesn't really show up. This is black, right? Yeah. I think this is in the center. Okay, so now I'm gonna center it up here. Oh, this is not black. This is bronze. Bronze, black. There it is. Okay. There we go. So now you can put your, what I like to do is I like to put my mannequins here so I can, all the different like spacesuits and stuff I collect, and I'll do the same over here. And then you can put, oh, you know what else? You can even get, what I really like to do is this. I'll get a shelf. And I'll do this, put it here. So this is a little bit high. Let's put it down a little lower. There we go. And then, you know, put another one. There's poses and stuff. I never really bother with them. Sometimes I do if like I'm in my apartment or something. Okay, so I'm gonna line it up so it's right there. There we go. Kind of looks. And then you can put some weapon mounts on the other ones. Why they get like that. It's like, no, can't put that there. Okay. Sometimes you just mess around with it, it will work. So yeah, I like to have like a, this is like my getting ready area. And then on the other side, I'll probably put a lot of storage and things. And I might put some of my Dark Star, you know, Dark Star stuff. So that's kind of what I'll do with that room. Let's see. Alright, so let's get back to this. I did want to start that because I like to get that food going. Oh my gosh, wait a minute. Oh no, we're getting that free ship. Hold on. It's like...
This is definitely not the kind of place I'd set up an outpost.
It's not! Well, too bad for you. Yeah, because they're like right now probably on their way to break all my stuff. Yeah, I'm surprised actually they weren't already on their way to break my stuff. That's a C-class, this is a C-class ship, so we definitely want this. Alright, let's see.
Wait. You hear that?
I'll just sit right up on top of your ship sometimes. Let's see. Oh, that didn't work. I don't have a Dark Star backpack on. This ship will probably take off. Alright.
You're a damn joke.
Run away in a straight line, please. Makes it easier for me to hit you. Alright, let's see. Alright. No, they're not leaving. Let's... Hold on. Let's change that setting. Let's see. How about... Normal should work. I'm pretty close. Huh. I guess not. Normal is like 250 meters or something. Seems like I should be pretty close. Okay, that's fine still. It's probably worth it. Worth it! Okay. Oh gosh. Okay, that ought to do it. Let me get some food and heal my little self. So why do I go through all that? I mean, look at the food. Look at what kind of benefits it gives you. This is Galactic Harvest food. So that's why I go through all that. Okay. Darn it. Now, if I'm really, really unlucky, we'll get in a battle and I'll end up getting killed without even doing anything. Let's see. Ooh. Okay. Let's go ahead and I hate it when they have turrets. Turrets! Oh, I hear more turrets. Oh shit! Alright, hold on. Get the wizard powers going. Go for the headshot if you can. It'll stagger him a lot of times. Alright. There was somebody else up here. Ooh. He's down the steps, huh?
Simply amazing.
Alright, I'm gonna go out here and make sure they're... Oh, they're kinda... Oh, shit. Hold on. Get out of the way of the... Oh, he's shooting me through the door? That's not fair. How you shooting me through the door? I don't think I can shoot him through the door. Alright, we'll get the other guys first. Is there one in here too? Oh. Oh, there he is. Ooh. Alright, let's see. Oh, I'm out of med packs. Let's see if we can find one. Let's see. How unlucky can you get? There's like no med packs. We'll just take a nap.
Well, hey there. Nice long rest, eh?
It's such a Bethesda game.
Hey
I
there.
love it.
Time to get moving.
Okay. I just needed a little nap, Sarah. Let's see. These people don't have any med packs laying around for me. Okay. Is this the only one? Okay. There must be another one because it's not telling me. There'll be like a, you know, a dialogue that says take over the ship or leave or, you know, or something. I mean, obviously I can't leave, but if I could leave. So, yeah. Well, that might have been it. Okay, now I can take over the ship. Nice. Okay. Nice. Oh, let's get this for my bed. We need those for research sometimes. Make sure there's no contraband laying around. Once again, it's you can turn on this thing and it'll kind of show you what you can pick up. this? I already have Oliver Twist. I don't see any contraband. Alright. That's nice. Boy, it lets you park right here, huh? Okay, so I do have a mod called Remote Ship Services, and I'm going to use that to get my ship back. It's in notes. And I'm just going to get my ship back. Very convenient. Alright. So now I'm just gonna look and make sure there aren't any. Sometimes even if you've killed them, they'll come and...
Maybe you can get that to point us to the nearest restaurant.
I don't see any. Seriously? You know what's funny though? Every once in a while you get a planet like that where every 10 feet a ship lands, and for me that planet is usually Androphon. I get the best luck getting ships on Androphon. There's literally, while I was decorating a base one time, 3 ships landed and I took all 3 of them. Alright, let's see. These Ecliptic, man, they're... Yeah, that's still Ecliptic. Hopefully they'll just take off, because I don't want to have to deal with trying to get another ship right now.
You can't hide from me.
Oh. Good, there's a lot of them. Alright, let's go get some cover, because I'm dying. Let's see. Sarah, get some cover, babe. Oh, jeez. Alright, I'm gonna save, because I really just might die. I need to go get some med packs. Alright, let's do it the easy way here. This guy's firing right at me. Whoa, let's get down there until, because my health is not good. Oh, I got an emergency kit. There you go. I need to make a bunch more stuff. Let's see. Let's do that. Let's get the health back. There he is. Want to be able to only see his head, basically. Alright, got him. Wait, they're hiding under the ship. They're kind of smart, aren't they? Alright, got that one. I need to go buy some...
Understand how you can harness that type of power.
God, they're like nearly dead, but... Oh shit. Let's see. Oh man, I need a scope. It's killing me. I gotta go get some neon. there's one over there. Let's see if they got any. Hopefully they have. Oh shit. Let's like die again already. Oh, he's got emergency kit. Alright. Let's use that. What? Dang it. I can't get their stuff. Alright, where's this dude at? Oh, this is Mr. That's why the ship's not leaving, because this guy's still there. I'm gonna have to probably put somebody here. Kill all these ecliptic for me. Alright. So they just gonna let me take all their ships? Okay. I just want to loot their bodies. I don't even care about this stuff. Alright. I just want your stuff. Give it to me. Oh, I hate it when they're all under there. Dang it. Alright, let's save. Because if I die, I'm just gonna... Alright. But, I mean, heck. Okay, maybe there's a med pack in here.
Secure the area.
Y'all have the worst med bay ever. Jeez. Okay. There's just a few of them, I think.
Execute.
Okay.
Bring
Oh.
them
Oh, shit. Ooh. Oh, shit.
Damn it.
Oh, dang it. Oh, let me see. Hold on. Let's get some more throwables. Am I like... Oh, I'm fixing to die. Dang it. Oh, I died! Okay. Yeah, I don't know if I could do this without really having any med packs like that.
You won't take this ship.
I need to find some med packs. Let's see. Hey, Briarshade, how are you doing? I should probably just go back to my base, put down a vendor of some sort, and see if I can get some med packs. Okay. I was not trying to make this some big base, though. It's like, the thing is if I leave an ecliptic thing here, as soon as I leave, they're just going to destroy all my stuff. So, this is like my main transport area. I can't really do that. Okay. Let's see. Maybe I can stick a... I'm gonna put an Argos store here. And I'm gonna get that guy to come and watch this place. Let's see. That guy in the, you know, the weapons expert that's, what's his name? I can't remember. The one that's in the viewport. Okay. The shop. We need the shop. Okay. If you guys are on in the evenings, you need to like watch Briarshade. She's a lot of fun to watch. Let's see.
You can trust what you buy here. What you see is what you get. Practical, built to last.
What do you got?
Take
I
all
need-
the time you need.
Dang it. She doesn't have any med packs. Oh my gosh. Okay, I need that though. This is like me coming in for med packs and ending up with all kinds of really cute stuff. Let's see. What I need is a better freaking gun. That's what I really need. You know, she does have this stuff though. Let's grab all the stuff that we don't have. Let's see. Always use more copper. Structural. You always need adhesive. I need amino acids if I'm going to make any stuff for Xenomaster. Pigment, you always need. I guess I need solvent because it says I do. Calcium. Gosh. You always need this stuff too. Okay. I just can't believe they don't have med packs. Why don't you have med packs?
We keep the best weapons for ourselves, so don't do anything stupid.
Okay.
Sidonia is an industrial town. Goodbye.
Alright, well, let's use the med pack cheat. I know, I'm trying not to. I mean, I could just open up the console code and get med packs, but I'm trying not to. What is this? Maybe this is a civilian outpost.
There's got to be
Oh.
something useful out here.
Well, okay. Let's go over to the civilian outpost. That's funny. What I really need is a civilian outpost. Well, there you go. Where's my car? Oh, it's like up there? Yeah. Okay, yeah, we're gonna go to the civilian outpost, get some med packs, and then steal that ship. And hopefully it'll still be there. Huh. This is actually a really good place to make a base. I mean, deserted listening post. Okay.
Oh, that jump was straight out of a movie set. Bravo!
Look at this building. Look at these walls. I've never seen this wall. Huh. Interesting. like that. Look at this little building. It's so cute. Oh, there's like a freaking chest up there. Oh. Look how cute this little building is. I love that. Huh. That's interesting. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Alright, let's go look around. This is a civilian outpost, so no one should shoot at me. Huh. I've seen these walls, but I've not at a civilian one. Alright, hopefully we can find the vendor. I think I have seen this base before, though. But not on a moon like this. Is it really stealing if Sarah...
I'm pretty sure you weren't supposed to take that.
You weren't supposed to see that, Sarah. Don't look next time. Oh man, I hope this isn't like a deserted one. I don't see any people here. Oh, there's a robot. Dang it. Look at that. It's pink. But it's pink. Dang it. Huh. Gosh, I love Wolfie's mods. I don't think there's anyone really here. Taking the credits. Alright, you told me that I'm my own conscience, Sarah, so I was taking you at your word. I swear they have like everything except med packs. Huh. Where is everyone? Oh, there they are.
Welcome to our little slice of paradise. It's nice to have a visitor.
Oh, now I'm gonna feel bad about stealing all your stuff.
You're free to use our equipment. Just leave it in working order, okay?
Okay, I will not hurt these credits. I will leave
We
them
see
perfectly
things out
fine.
here they
Oh,
wouldn't believe back on Jemison.
are you like the provisioner? I need to talk to you. Ah, dang it. She's like obstructed. It's like, I wonder if I
We're
shoot her a little
improving
bit
our
if she'll
habits
move.
right now. If all goes well, I'll finally get
I
my
need the
own
one that
room.
says he's the provisioner.
I'm proud of what we've built here. Not everyone wants to live in a flashy city.
Well, that's true.
Am I ever glad to see you? We need your help. We were performing some routine scans when a pack of the native wildlife decided that would make for a nice meal. We all
What?
got out of there as fast as we could.
Hey, Bert.
All of us except one. He must have gotten hurt in all of the chaos. We need you to bring them back. Can you do this for us?
Believe it or not, I was just looking for someone in need of saving.
I knew it. We can't thank you enough.
Okay.
Right. Back to it.
What's funny is I think that this kind of thing won't be in the because they said it'll make more sense because this planet doesn't have anything that lives here, so. Yeah, this is not good. I'm not finding any stuff I need. Like there's not even any laying around.
We'll
Ended
get
up with a
through
quest,
this.
basically.
We always have before.
Huh. I'm almost willing to bet that this chick is the provisioner, the one that I need to talk
Keeping all
to.
this equipment running is tiring work. Our
Okay.
tech isn't exactly top of the line.
Dang it. First aid.
Sometimes I wonder what life would be like if I never moved away
Oh,
from
excuse
you.
me. I sneezed. Well, oh wait, ha ha ha. All
As
right.
long as you any junk weighing you down, I buy just about anything.
Yes.
This is what I have.
Sell me all your med packs. Yay. All right. I could probably use some of these too, actually. Okay. Shouldn't have a ton of them, but it'll probably get me
Go
through
in
that.
peace.
Okay. Hey! Hey, the MD. I'm just gonna have to call you Hey. Like, I can't read that. Tell me what you like to go by. Alright. Let's see where the car is. Okay, alright, we're going up here. We're gonna get this free ship and not die. That's the plan. And then hopefully, I'd like to get everything wired up. Let's see. I don't see anyone walking towards my base to destroy it, so that's good. Alright. They only respond if they're on the right side.
You won't take this ship secure.
This thing had a turret. It'd be nice if when you came back there's just like all kinds of like med packs everywhere.
Show yourself.
Alright, we're gonna do it this way. I'm gonna save. You hate that? Oh, shit. Alright, let's see. Get some cover, Sarah. Jeez Louise. Alright. game almost. Oh, my mom just walked in. Oh, shit. I'm almost done, Ma. I'm gonna get some, let's see. Let's do some throwable damage here. I think particle grenade is best. Okay, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna get a really good throw on here. Whoa! Ah! I gotta get him while he's Oh, hold on, I know I have one. I got a trauma pack. And let's do this. Okay.
You've got nothing. Nothing!
Guy in the back. Alright. Let's get around his bullets and do some headshots. Alright, got it. There, now I don't have to worry about them destroying my stuff. say hi to Mom. Mom's here. I'm fixing to go to lunch with her in a second. Alright. So I got my ship. I'm gonna exit the ship. Alright. Alright, guys. I'm gonna leave it here. Okay. Save. Gotta take Grammy to lunch. Alright, let's see. Following. Let's see. Grimstalker's do. Oh, he looks like he's shipbuilding right now.